Facebook. Thanksgiving wasn't enough. Here we are the Sunday after the turkey day, and we are doing our first ever turkey that I've made and that Jen's made. So what I've been doing is looking at a lot of YouTube and getting different ideas so that we can come up with the perfect turkey. I used the Pioneer Woman's brine, which had orange peels, salt, pepper, brown sugar, and water. I brined it for about 18 hours. This is a 11-pound bird. After that, I drained off the excess brine and we put it in the refrigerator for about, it was overnight, to let the bird actually air dry. Then I used Gordon Ramsay's, that's how I'm going to be doing the roast, is Gordon Ramsay style. So I made a compound butter, which had butter, flat leaf parsley, lemon zest, and salt and pepper. I've actually lifted up the skin and rubbed that all underneath and up in this area around the legs. We got onions inside, different herbs. We're going to be roasting it quickly for 10 minutes at 430 degrees. Then we'll pull the bird out, lower the temperature of the oven, actually put some bacon over top so that extra fat and the bird won't dry out. We'll be back. Perfect turkey. Put that in the hot oven for 10 minutes. Let it brown. We'll be back. 10 minutes at 430 degrees. Top of the bird should be brown, and we're going to pull it out and see what's going on.
Already nice and pretty.
All right. So now we're just going to first pull back our temperature down to 350 degrees. I was hoping for a little more browning, but you know what?
I think it looks good so far.
It looks okay so far. For 10 minutes in. And we're just going to take some double smoked thick cut bacon. And we'll start here.
And what is that doing?
That is giving extra fat and flavor. It's going to help protect this top layer of skin, which we don't want to burn up. So, I mean, bacon's good with everything, you know. And it's going to be a nice presentation whenever it's all said and done. I always trust Gordon Ramsay's instincts. More fat, more flavor, more juice, more fun. You know? So, that should be just about good. Let's put one more.
I think more on the top.
Right there. You just want one layer. It won't stick here, so I'm going to let that oven cool down just a little bit, and we'll be back. Alright, turkey has been in the oven for about an hour and 5 minutes. I'm taking it out now to baste it. I went ahead and I covered the leg bone just because it was starting to get pretty dark, so I just want to protect that. And everything's looking pretty good. Bacon's starting to really render down. Seems like a happy turkey to me. So we're going to put it back in the oven, still cooking at 350 degrees. Different charts say that this 11-pound bird only needs an hour and a half to 2 hours. So around probably about 3:15, I'll start taking temps in the thigh and in the breast, just to kind of see where we're at. That's all for now. They often say if you're looking, you ain't cooking. But I feel like looking. She's getting there. Just took some temps, and at the moment it is about 150 in the breast, and we're reaching 170 in the legs and the wings. So I put a timer on for about 18 minutes, 20 minutes, and I dropped the temperature down to 325. So we'll be back. This turkey's almost done and ready to rest. Just pulled the bird out. It's temping down in here at about 175. That'll carry over cooked to 180 or so. The breast is temping at 163, so it'll gently overcook to about 170. But we're gonna let it rest. We're gonna probably let it rest for 2 to 3 hours, so just about as long as it took us to cook it. This went on at 1:30. It's now 4:43, so about 3.5 hours is what it took. But it looks nice and pretty, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to let this guy hang out. I'm just going to put a little foil over it, not wrapping it, but tinting it. And we'll show you the finished product later.